Hello again guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're back for another top 100 landing challenge attempt, and this time it will be something quite different for me. We'll be trying our hands at landing the Boeing 747-800 into New York's John F. Kennedy Airport. As always guys, I do hope that you enjoy the video. If you do, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. But now let's jump into the cockpit of the Dash 8 and begin our approach into New York. So here we are in the cockpit of the 747. So far I've just set auto brake 2 and armed the spoilers. We'll take the gear down now and we'll let the speed come back to 160 knots. Descending at around 700 feet a minute, and can't quite visually make out the PAPI yet, but the aircraft looking roughly on profile. So the gear is now down, we have flaps 20 currently. We'll run the flaps out to 30 now. Controlling the thrust manually of course, so we'll maintain 160 knots for now. And we'll just bring the speed back to 145 knots for the VREF. As I say, I'm not all that familiar with the 747, I'm not quite sure how appropriate 145 knots is for the approach. I suspect that's about right, and looking at the speed tape that looks like a reasonable figure. Just drifting slightly to the left of the centerline now. As you can see, we do have a slight crosswind from the right, so we'll correct that and get back on the centerline. 1000. That's checked. Okay, the profile's looking good now. Checked, and again just correcting a touch to the right.
400.
Okay, speed's looking good.
300.
Nicely on the centre line. Looking at the PAPI, we do have 4 reds, we are a little bit low, but again, like many of the aircraft in the sim, 747 really likes to float in the flare, so better to be a little bit low on the approach. It does behave better than the A320 at least.
50.
Okay, coming off the thrust.
40. 30.
Flaring the aircraft.
20. 10.
A little bit long. There's touchdown. So I'll go full reverse. The aircraft very strange in the derotation, it still feels very floaty. With the spoilers out and the speed coming back, the aircraft should feel much more planted. We should be getting more response from the rudder. Anyway, letting the speed come off. Cancelling the reverse and braking to bring the aircraft to a stop. All in all, that was good enough for 1.41 million points. Which, as you can see, was good enough to get us the number 63 spot, well within inside the top 100. As always guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to the channel. If you have any comments or questions for me, please leave them down in the comments section below. But for now, thanks very much, and I'll see you all again soon.